May profits be upon you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're going to take a look at Euro USD. I find that a very interesting pair this week. Why? I'm going to show you. This is the RT money meter. It tracks the rate of change of every individual currency over a 15-week period. And I update it every 7 days or so every week, right? And this week's update shows that the USD, while it's still in the number one spot, it went from 765 down to 590. Now it's still the number one, the strongest of all the currencies, but it is trending down in strength. It's getting a little bit weaker. And if we go to the euro has come up actually from sixth place last week at minus 662 to third place, minus 326. Now, the USD is still stronger than the euro, but one is trending one way, getting weaker, while the other one is getting stronger. And I will also mention that this is a risk asset, all right? And if we see a flight to safety, this one is going to go down. You understand? Why would we see a flight to safety? Because there may be some capitulation going on. There may be, as the United States is going from stagflation to deflation. You understand? All right. This is on the way to a recession. You understand? That's on the way to a recession. That doesn't mean that doesn't guarantee a recession. It just seems like that is the trend. All right, we're trending that way. But we're going to take a look at the Euro USD. All right, coming from the monthly, what do we see? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, all the way down here. Very impulsive move here. All right, to the swing low down here. All right, and we have a lower high. Now, this was supposed to be a lower low. Didn't quite make it, did it? All right, but price tried to force its way up higher, higher, higher. Did not break the high here, and again, we impulse to the downside, taking out this important low. This low was made 2 years ago, folks, and we took out that 2 year the 2 year low over there. Okay, now we are trading into a monthly zone of demand here, but look how far we are into. We're in the weeds of it, man. The nitty gritty. All right, the wick area, and we have almost penetrated through the whole thing, and I think that is pending. Look at this bearish candle after this bullish candle. We're filling in the wick. We're very close to taking this out and taking out the relative equal lows here. We know there's a lot of liquidity down here for market makers to come and get. So I am bearish in this pair. We don't need to, it's not necessary to look at the weekly. The only thing we're going to note is that we took out this low. This low was demand. Okay. You know what I like, right? I like looking for demand to supply flips. All right. If we look here and we look at this demand zone here, right, we can see once we penetrate it all the way through it, we see the reaction here. I would have been waiting here for price to come back. You know how I do it. All right, I would have been waiting here for price to come back. This is the wick area here. I wouldn't have refined it, so this is the range right here, this doji, and price came right up to that and started to fall. This is a supply to a demand to supply flip, and it's something that is just a thing of beauty. Now let's go to the more relevant 4 hour. Okay, what do we see? After price made this lower low, lower high, lower low, it broke above that swing low, that swing high here, which was a lower high. Got past that, and we were bullish here. Price moved bullishly. Hey, we got up here. All right, but price started to break the microstructure to the downside here. Oh, let me mark those here. All right, so you start to think bearishly. Price returns the impulse. This is the impulsing order block, right? and it comes back down bearishly. It didn't take that low out. I always look for that. So if it doesn't take the low out, usually it goes up to take the high. All right. Price tried. Price tried, man. It went up again, took out, swept the high there. Another visit to the originating order block, and then we fell like melted butter. Okay, so where does that leave us now? All right, with a break of structure to the downside, of course, we're looking at a bearish market, and we look at see this higher time frame zone of demand. See how close we came to taking it out. We're going to finish that job. It left behind relative equal lows here, along with that red line. Remember the relative equal lows I already pointed out. So that's what we're looking at here. Okay, so what are we going to do at this point? Let me lighten this up just a little bit, if I can. Thank you. All right, I'm looking at this price action here. You see the difference? This is a V, closer to a V-shaped recovery here. All right, and you can kind of see the momentum with that. Here, it's, we have an inverted head and shoulders, if you will, but it's not that strong. All right, price impulse down, went into correction, and if you look at it through the lens of Fibonacci from the start of the impulse to the low of it, you see that we already came back 50%. We already came back above the 50% line into premium price. Okay, so I'm looking already at possible places to take shorts. I'm looking for shorts, people. And let me point something else out. Let me get rid of that. Let me point something else out. This was demand. This was demand. All right. Price ran through that demand. Whenever I see demand being taken out, I'm looking for shorts. I'm looking for that pullback to take shorts. Price didn't make it up to here. All right. We see the very inverse of this price action on the Dixie, on the US dollar index. All right. It almost made it, man. Doggone it. It almost made it. You know what I'm saying? And I would have told, that would have been a lovely short. Would have been great. All right. But it didn't make it. All right. But this is the thing. Look at this. Resistance, 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 resistance. And here we come back up to resistance. Do I think price is going to come back up and revisit that? It may. It may. It may. I am going to be ready for it. All right. I got a couple of reasons why. Here's my logic. All right. You tell me if I'm crazy or not. All right. I got this area here. All right. If price is the pullback, any pullback, I'm going to look as an opportunity to take shorts. All right. Any pullback. All right. And if price pulls back up here, I'm looking for shorts here. All right. This will be the first place I look for bearish price action. Where's another place I'd be looking? Here, right here. All right. Bearish price action. Can I get another one? Can I get another one? Hello? Yeah, I think I can. All right. So I'll be looking for bearish price action here if I don't get it here. All right. Now, in the case that price just decides to turn over here, all right, no problem. No problem at all. All right. I'll look for a bullish, rather a zone to be taken out to get, we're already, see this sell off before the aggressive buying. I'm looking right here. Let me get that straight now. All right. I'm looking right there. I'm looking right here where it already reacted to. All right. Do I need this line here anymore? No, I don't. Okay. So I'm looking right here. We're already reacting to it. If price decides to gap down and start moving down, I'm looking for that close below this line, shy of taking out these relative equal lows here and the larger relative equal lows. If it comes back up, I'll be waiting right here. If this zone holds, if this turns into supply, I'm waiting right here to take a short and take it down. But I need to see this. I need to see demand, these demand zones taken out first. I need to see that. And I'll catch the pullback. Does that make sense to you? I hope it does. Okay. Now let me clean this up. Boom. Okay. And let me make that the right color. All right. So if I put my little lines on here to help, all right, I'm looking here. I'm looking here. Boom, 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 bam, bam, out of value. All right. If I can get that, that'd be nice. All right. If we get a pullback, if we don't get a pullback, amen, no problem. All right. If we get this, I'm looking for the pullback so I can get that. I'm going to stop it right here if I can, if you'll allow me. Thank you. If we get the pullback, then I'll be looking for something like that. Okay. Too easy. Matter of fact, that's actually wrong. It should be this one. All right. If it comes down, breaks through this, I'm looking for this. Boom, boom, boom. All right. That's the scenario. I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button. If you did, go ahead and touch that like button real quick. Hit the subscribe button and do hit the bell icon so that you can catch my notifications. You can get the notifications for my updates. You want to catch my updates when I put them out, right? Also, leave a comment. Does this Euro USD, did you find it tricky this past week? And do you think this scenario makes sense? I like the impulse. I like the correction. I'm looking for the next impulse. This looks like a lower high in a lower low, lower high, lower low kind of way. All right. So I'm looking for these relative equal lows to get taken out for liquidity. I'm looking for the sell side liquidity to be the guiding motivating force behind price heading lower. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, check out the video I got on your screen right now. It's the weekly outlook. All right. You want to see that. That one is a little longer, but it goes into detail on each individual currency. It'll help you. All right. I'll talk to you later.